K Black Boxing, coming to you with another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about a division that really don't get that much buzz, in my opinion. They don't talk about it a whole lot. It has some talent in the division, but I just believe this division is surrounded by the welterweight division as well as the middleweight division. And the division I'm talking about is either you can consider it the junior middleweight or the super welterweight. I just think this division don't get that much shine because 147 welterweight is stacked with so much talent. 160, the middleweight division, not so much, but they got Triple G, you know what I mean? And Triple G versus Canelo is the big fight in that division. So in my opinion, like I said, 154 don't get that much buzz, and 168 super middleweight or the cruiserweight division really don't get that much buzz either because it's surrounded by talented divisions, you know what I mean? So that's why I believe the cruiserweight as well as the super middleweight is doing a tournament. They're trying to get some more notoriety, get some more shine for those divisions. And it's good. And if they have some good fights, some decent fights, I think that, that strategy would definitely work. 154 maybe should do that same thing, And this might be, the fights that I'm about to talk about, this might be a step in the right direction. I was reading boxing.com, and according to them, for September 30th, they're trying to make a doubleheader, possibly a tripleheader, but a doubleheader for sure for right now, between the fights between Jermell Charlo versus Erickson Lubin for the WBC title, and Jarrett Hurd versus Trout for the IBF title. In my opinion, both of these fights are good, and if they do pull off a triple header, maybe they can make that a title fight as well. But I'm going to talk about Hurd versus Trout first. Hurd is basically a young and up-and-coming fighter. He's a champion now. He's basically fought for the title that Jermell Charlo vacated when he moved up to 160. But he's young and he got a title, and in my opinion, once you get a title, it's no holds barred, man. Trout is definitely a game opponent. He's a veteran. He's been in the sport for a while. He's an ex-titleist himself, so I know he's happy that he's getting another title shot because this might be his last opportunity. So I think he's going to do everything he has to do in order to win this fight. The bad thing about Trout, he haven't fought in a while, so he's been on the ring for a nice little minute, and Hurd being busy. He's young, and so that's on his side, him being busy, the busier fighter and being the younger fighter. But sometimes, in a lot of cases, that experience prevails. So, I'm not going to make a prediction to that fight. I just want to just talk about it for right now. Erickson Lubin versus Jermell Charlo. In my opinion, I'm just going to be totally honest, maybe it might be a little bit too soon for Lubin. But he wanted the title shot, and he's getting it. Sink and swim, like Tank Davis. It was sink and swim for him when he fought for his title. He won it, and it was even sink and swim when he had to go over to England and to defend it. And he swam again. So, Lubin, he's undefeated. Charlo's undefeated. He got a lot of momentum on his side. Last couple of fights ended in knockouts, and he want to continue that string. So, it's going to be a good fight, man. You got two young fighters. A young fighter in Lubin, more of a prime fighter, and Jermell coming to his prime in Jermell. So it's gonna be a good fight, man. And like I said, I make a prediction if it definitely get made for September 30th, and if once it get closer, I definitely make a prediction, man. But these are two good 154-pound fights, man. Man. In my opinion, maybe I would say the winners should fight one another. But I was also read later on in the article that in the IBF stands, whoever went between Hurd and Trout had to fight, I believe, dude named Cedric V2. He's from France. He's the number one contender for the IBF. And the reason why Cedric's not fighting Hurd right now is because basically the IBF granted Hurd basically a fight that is not in the top 10. Basically, I guess like a voluntary defense or whatever the case may be. How the hell is called? But anyway, so basically Trout is, I think, ranked number 11 for the IBF. So they basically let him make a voluntary defense, before he make his mandatory. So basically the winner between Hurd and Trout got to fight the Cedric guy. So, but and by December, by the end of the year, by December. So hopefully, the winner, take her to Cedric guy, and then either, unify with Charlo or even unify with Laura, man. So I haven't seen Laura in the ring in a while. So all those guys are advised by Al Heyman and under the PBC umbrella, so they definitely could do the same type of tournament style, man, and walk up with one champion. We don't need all these damn champions anyway. Bud Crawford and Dongo is setting the standards for unifications and undisputed, man. So if you're not trying to do that, I'm not really trying to see it. I'll watch it, but I can't really get behind it because that's just what I'm truly looking for. I'm looking for unifications, but more importantly, undisputed if it can happen, man. And it can happen. It's just up to the fighters, man. But anyway, what y'all think about Hurd versus Trout and Charlo versus Lubin? In my opinion, both of them are good fights. Like, comment, subscribe. K Black Boston signing off.